Hey everyone, it's Lori with Scraps and Pieces. I just wanted to do a quick little tutorial for you today for our challenge this week on how to blend a photo into a paper. I'm doing this in Photopea and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I am not sure if you pronounce it Photopea. That's how my sister says it. I said it Photopea. My son says Photopea. So you just choose what you think sounds best. I am sharing my screen. Hopefully you can see everything and follow along. Photopea is really similar to Photoshop. Or Photoshop Elements, you should be able to follow along in those programs as well. I'm just using this program because it is a free program that you can scrapbook with online. And it is really similar to Photoshop and Photoshop Elements. I've already got my background paper open. I'm using this wooden paper background and this fall photo that we have. I'm actually gonna move that up a little bit higher. So I've already got those open in the program. We will have tutorials later on how to open a document and save a document if you don't know how to do those. So just watch here on this page for additional videos on that. So what I'm going to do, you've got your two layers here, your background layer, that's your paper, and then your photo layer. So you want to keep those in separate layers while you're doing this. You're going to want to choose your eraser tool. So it's this one over here on the left that says eraser tool. And then there's some modifications that you want to do. So if you can see my cursor, I'm going to move it around so you can hopefully see it on the video. It's showing you the size of the brush that I'm using. So the eraser tool is similar to a brush tool, except for it takes things away instead of adding things on like a brush tool does. So we're going to go up here to the top to change some things. On here, you can change the hardness of your brush. So if you go all the way to the right, it's going to be a hard, straight edge brush. Go all the way to the left, it's going to be a soft brush, which is going to have like an edge that is faded out. So we're gonna go like around 20, 25. You can play with that. Size is the size of your brush. So if you can see right now, that circle is the size of my brush. If I go down on this, I get smaller. If I go up, then I have a huge brush. So I'm gonna put that back down to where it was. We're gonna go like around 250 on our size. And then you'll also want to change your opacity. So if I go up to 100%, it's going to take away everything in my first pass. If I go down lower, it's going to take things away. You'll have to do it a couple times, which we're going to want to do with this. So I'm going to just go like right around 50%-ish. On that. So now we're ready to blend. So I'm going to take my cursor down here. And as you click on that, you can see, make sure you've got your background layer selected. I guess I should say that first. You can see that it takes things away. So you can kind of just jagged edge start erasing things. And you see I still have some of it here, and that's because my opacity is at just 50%. So it's only taking away 50% of the image, which gives me a little more room to play with. So if I click again, I can take away a little more of that hard line that we've got at the bottom. And if it's not taking away enough, you can go up a little bit on your opacity and it'll take away a little bit more every time you click. So you can just go back in, erase what you want on the edges and just play with it. If you take away too much like that, remember you can always do Control Z and Control Alt Z to go back a step into your history, so it will put that back in. So then I can go back in and do it how I want it. And you can kind of just play with it till it's blended the way that you want. And I'm just doing one edge here on this sample, but you can put this photo in the middle of your page and do all of the edges all the way around, or you can move it over to the side and just do 2 edges. You can kind of just do what you want until you get it to look how you want. If you have any questions, post those in the comments and we will see what we can do to help you. If you can't find the tools, let us know, but they should be pretty similar in Photoshop and Photoshop Elements. I am excited to see what you guys come up with your challenges today. We'll talk to you later.